This is where many people discover a difficult truth. Sometimes the greatest obstacle to prosperity is not a lack of opportunity, but the environment surrounding them. Certain influences constantly pull them back toward old patterns, old limitations, and old beliefs. Solomon understood that wisdom is not only about what enters a person's mind, it is also about who is allowed to influence that mind. And that leads directly into one of the most overlooked wealth principles found in all of Scripture, the hidden influence that controls your financial future. One of the most overlooked truths about wealth is that people rarely rise far above the expectations of their environment. Solomon understood this principle long before modern psychology ever studied it. The voices a person hears daily eventually shape the thoughts they believe, and the thoughts they believe eventually shape the decisions they make. This is why financial growth is often connected to relationships more than income. The people surrounding someone today may be quietly influencing where they will be financially 5 years from now. Proverbs 13:20 says, "He who walks with wise men will be wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm." Notice that the verse does not say a person becomes wise simply by reading wisdom. It says wisdom comes through walking with wise people. There is something powerful about being around individuals who think differently about money, business, discipline, and opportunity. Their perspective begins to challenge excuses that once seemed reasonable and normal. Many people unknowingly spend years surrounded by individuals who constantly speak about limitations. Every conversation revolves around what cannot be done, why success is impossible, or why wealthy people must have been lucky. Over time, these beliefs become contagious. A person may never intentionally choose poverty, but they may adopt the mindset that produces it. Solomon repeatedly warned that influence matters because attitudes are often transferred more easily than knowledge. Consider two young entrepreneurs starting with the same amount of money and experience. One spends time around people building companies, solving problems, and discussing opportunities. The other spends time around people who constantly complain, criticize, and avoid responsibility. After several years, their financial lives often look completely different. The difference is not intelligence, it is exposure. One environment expands vision while the other quietly shrinks it. This does not mean abandoning everyone who knew you in the past. It means being intentional about who influences your future. Every person should honestly ask whether the relationships around them are pushing them toward growth or pulling them back toward comfort. Solomon understood that prosperity is not merely about working harder. It is also about creating an environment where wisdom can grow.